What's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be talking about the best nail clippers I've ever used in my life. And some people may be scratching their heads going, why are you talking about that, Jeff? Because it has a blade, so I'm interested. Plus, it is literally the best pair of nail clippers I've ever had in my entire life. I think they're so good making a video on it. And I think that some people will watch the video and some people will pick them up. And I think they will be very grateful for me passing on the knowledge. There's a ton of different nail clippers on the market, and there's some expensive ones and some not so expensive ones. This pair of nail clippers, I think it costs like $13. This is from Seki Edge. Okay, that's the brand. Let me zoom in on that real quick to show you that. I got this pair of nail clippers from a viewer. Okay, I want to say back in 2009, 2010, something like that. Very early on in making YouTube videos. I was talking about knives and stuff, and maybe I mentioned nail clippers, and who knows, I don't remember exactly what sparked the interest in someone sending these to me, but I got these in the mail with a little letter, and the letter said, hey Jeff, I want you to check these out. These are good nail clippers. And I thought, oh, that's kind of strange, that's random, but okay, I'll try them out. And I was blown away. And even today, I still use the same pair of nail clippers, and I've never sharpened these. These have little carbon steel blades on it. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Now you might be also thinking, what do you mean you didn't sharpen it? I don't sharpen nail clippers. I have a whole video dedicated to sharpening nail clippers. It's actually pretty easy to do. But I've never needed to sharpen these nail clippers ever. They are still kicking. They're still absolutely amazing. All right, so the brand, Seki Edge, okay, they are made in Seki City, Japan, in case, that was in question. Not only is the quality awesome on these, not only are the blades amazing, and they clip very, very nicely, all right, no issues at all with any of the nail lifting up. If you use dollar store nail clippers before, whatever nail clippers you probably have, when you are done clipping a nail, you'll have like an edge. It's almost like a burr. You have a burr that's formed on your nail, and then sometimes you have to file it down, or most guys don't even care, and they just leave them, and you have kind of rough edges. This does not do that. This has an extremely clean cut. The actual bar on top is super thick, if you could see. All right, what's really nice too is that there's this lip here, okay? So when you're using them, your thumb doesn't slide anywhere. It actually rests totally, comfortably in this little lip, okay? And this particular model, they have tons of them. They have a lot of specialty ones too. If you Google it, you find the website. They have a lot of specialty type nail clippers, and toenails, the fingernails. They have infant nail clippers. I didn't even know those things existed. I told Christina, she's like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, there's things she knows I don't know. There's things I know she doesn't know. So anyway, I was blown away by that. I never had a child yet, so I didn't know that infant clippers exist. They're literally tiny little clippers. They have a normal handle, but tiny little blades to obviously match the curvature of an infant's fingernail. So if you didn't know that and you have an infant, look into them. Sounds cool. But anyway, so they have a ton of different types, but this one has a nail catch, okay? So this serves two purposes, or three purposes, I will say. One is it actually catches the nails, right? You can see it rests in there and snaps in. All right, so as you're clipping, all the extra clippings fall into this case. So they're not falling on your table, on your bed, wherever you happen to be clipping your nails, right? When you're all done, you lift this out, you turn it upside down, knock a few times in the garbage, and they all fall out, right? That alone is really cool. But for me, the bigger purpose is it gives me a huge spot for my pointer finger, okay, for grip. I've never had my finger slip off or anything. A lot of times, these are high polished stainless steel clippers mostly. This one, again, is carbon steel. But a lot of times, they'll be slippery. So you're constantly adjusting, or this will happen. I'm sure you guys have experienced that before. Having it in the case is a huge bonus. But the third thing that I really find to be very good is there's a stainless steel file in here, all right, which works amazing. It really, really makes a huge difference. You can see the pattern in there. All right, so basically once I clip my nails, even though it doesn't create that burr type feeling or whatever, I still go back and I'll file the nail, okay? So it's nice soft edge. So immediately afterwards, it's nice and rounded. So if you have to scratch yourself or something, it's not like, digging into your skin. I always try to keep my nails nice and manicured and, clean. I don't get actual manicures anywhere. I do it myself. I mean, mostly because I'm on video, but just in general, just for good hygiene, I've always liked to have, presentable nails, I guess you'd say. It's just good. No one dislikes nice, clean nails. You know what I mean? And generally speaking, I don't keep my nails super long. I keep just enough nail so that like if I have to pick at something I can, but I don't need like a big old fat nail sticking out, you know what I mean? You know, people have different preferences, but that's what it is. Again, being on camera here and stuff, if I had, you know, dirty, grimy, long fingernails, it would kind of turn people off to watch the videos, or at least it'd be quite a distraction. Now, over the years, I've had other ones too. I think I did a video on these. Let's see what these are. I want to say these are Italian made. Let's see, I wanted to read that. Premox, made in Italy. It says Ringlock. So these are kind of cool, kind of futuristic, definitely for the gearheads. So there's a magnet in here that keeps this little piece, all right, from rattling or anything. And then you put it upright, and then that's your spring. Okay, this has a large jaw, which, by the way, another one of the specialty ones is like the open mouth or something. I forget what it is, but the actual opening to clip your nail is huge. It's really big. All right, so if you have like super thick toenails or something, you know, it'll work well with that. And that's one of the things that I liked about this, is that it did have a big jaw, so it's easier to do toenails and stuff, and it was a little bit larger of a head on there. But yeah, although these are kind of cool, and these do work, you know, totally fine, I still much prefer this set. All right, this is my little manicure set as well. This is, I believe, a Boker set. All right, which I still use. Yep, this is a Boker set, so I have a cheap pair of toenail clippers. I really do want to eventually get the toenail size, okay? Because although these work, they're okay, whatever, this is so much better. It really is. All right, so we have some scissors in here. We have another cuticle cutter, which is very nice. All right, I always keep a little thing in here to clean off the actual tools when I'm done. Tweezers, and then two little tools to kind of get, you know, in and around the nail to clean out the nails. Although I don't really use them for that so much, just because the heads are so large on it. And then I have a dedicated file as well. And although this Boker file is really nice, still, this one's even better. I've been using this for years and years and years. All right, it doesn't even look like it's dirty or worn or anything. It still cuts and files just as nice as when I first got it. So yeah, even though this Boker set is very nice, and this Italian cutter is very nice, whenever I go to cut my fingernails, what I want to use is this. All right, so I cannot stress enough how much I really enjoy these, and how thankful I am for the person who sent them, because I never would have known about them, ever. Just like you probably won't know about these unless you're watching this video. Why would you? It's not like it's advertised in commercials. There's not huge billboards for Seki's Edge, all right? But I'm telling you, amazing, amazing nail clippers from Japan. Highly recommend the entire brand. And like I said, pretty soon I'm going to pick up the toenail version of this as well, all right? So I have a complete kit. Because, you know, even though I've cut my toenails with fingernail clippers before, it's kind of a pain in the butt. For some reason, my pinky toenail and my large toenail, not that you guys need to know this at all, but those I have to actually cut, you know, around like you normally would. So I have to, you know, cut all the way around so it's a nice, smooth curve. For some reason, all my other toes, if I make a small cut in the corner, I can just peel it, and it peels the exact shape that it's supposed to be cut. I have no idea why, but my pinky toe and large toenail don't do that. So anyway, that is that. If you guys are in the market for nail clippers, or if you're thinking about it right now and going, yeah, my dollar store nail clippers are horrible, you might want to invest the, you know, whatever it is, $13, I would say $10 to $15 to be safe. Somewhere in that range, these cost. Highly worth it. If you do end up getting these, please come back to the video here and comment. Let everyone know what you think of them. But I am just the biggest fan. Although the conversation of fingernail clippers don't come up often, whenever they do, I'm very excited to tell people about these because I think they're awesome. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.